seatbelt tension are working. I called my buddy, because, like, big Fox body guy, right? And I was just at his place, you know? And, well, apparently that's an issue that can be easily fixed, and I fixed it. I had to shut the vehicle off and open the door, close the door, and then the tensioner worked again. So I don't know why that fan is going so slow. It's 100 through here, buddy. That's a $1.10 through here. There we go. Alright. We are back. We are live. Hopefully people see this and come back. Because we were actually having a really good freaking chat there. And everything. Yeah. So let's try this again. To the ethos of the YouTubes. Hello. There's nobody here. Now people would have been frothing to come back. But yeah, so I'm back live again. My apologies. I got the tensioner working, so that's good. That's a good little trick to know. If your seatbelt tensioner screws up like that, just open your door. Shut the car off, open your door. I had no idea that was a thing. Ooh. That 93 is gorgeous. That is a beauty of a truck. So Liberty Garage just messaged me that way. And actually I want to. Get on the road again. So where did all the people go? The people be gone. Alright, so anyways, yeah. I'm headed back home, obviously. Just headed southbound on the QE2 here. Now, I don't know how long this live is gonna last. I have no idea. I am really often tired, quite dirty, and I just want to be in my own bed. You know? I'm not actually doing the speed limit, because I'm not freaking tired. And, yeah. So, anyways, what's up? So like I said, today, I was talking about earlier, so yeah, me and my buddy were screwing around with a 64 Mercury Comet, with either a 170 or a 144 in it, I don't know. But we shall see. Hey Wayne, what's up? Wayne's World? Just kidding. How was it? Sorry, I had to briefly end the first live, because my seatbelt fucked up. So, I did not want to full send it with a bad seatbelt. You know, that's just kind of dangerous. So, no. The reason why I can't do that is because this live will get taken down for copyright if I do that. So unfortunately, there's not going to be any music. Sadly. Because trust me, I would love to be playing the radio right now. Like, right now we have, on the radio, actually, it's 100.3 The Bear out of Edmonton, which I absolutely love that radio station. Yes, I are. So, fix the seatbelt. I called my buddy, and I'm like, hey, so, I'm on the side of the road, car's fine, everything like that. You know, it runs fine, everything, but my seatbelt is all screwed up. I stopped on the side of the road to fix my, a rattling in the back. And then he just told me, oh, that's the easy fix. Just shut the car off, open the door, close the door, check the seatbelt. And I did, and that worked. So that's a weird thing. I've never even heard of that before. But we're good, we're live, we're back. Also, Liberty, that freaking OBS is gorgeous. Saw the picture you sent. Oh my god, dude. Like, that is beautiful. I think it's mint. Minty as can be. Yeah, I am in Canada. This is actually... I'm on the QE2 in Alberta, heading southbound towards Sundre. Well, actually right now towards Red Deer, but towards Sundre where I live. So, yeah. This is like a 2.5 hour drive that I'm on right now. So, give or take 2.5 hours anyways. It's not bad though, it's not bad. You live in the city. Which city? But also, we have 16 people here and only 1 like. What's up with that? We should get more likes on the video. Come on, guys. But also, I dynoed this car. And when I say it has a very, 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 very tired engine, I'm not kidding. It made, drum roll please, 63 horsepower and 95 foot-pounds of torque. So I knew this motor was tired, but damn! You know, so this thing is a gutless wonder. Like, case in point, right now, I'm in third. I'm at about 2,800 RPM going on the highway at a $110. Right? I'm going to pit it right now. Watch how long it takes me to catch up to this truck in front of me. Okay, that's 158 kilometers an hour. That's 120. That's 125. That's 130, and it's starting to not like that. So I'm going to back off. And look, I caught up to that guy. It took that long. It's nuts. Absolutely bonkers of how slow this car is. And it's hilarious, honestly. It really is funny to figure out. Been a farm truck the majority of his life, 139,000 miles. Oh, okay. That's got some mileage on it. That's like 210K or so. 210,000 kilometers. Anyways, give or take. That's a decent amount of mileage. But I mean, it's a 460. They will go forever, honestly. You know? Like, really, the only Ford engine that's better than a 460 is gonna be like a 300. You know? For longevity, anyways. I mean, there's also the 200 in there. I'll throw that hat in the ring too. But oh, holy crap, am I tired. I gotta keep going because I gotta get home and feed my kitty cats. And then go to sleep and have a nice and wonderful sleeps. But it's funny because I might be back up here again. Come, you know, my brain will work here. I might be up here again like tomorrow, to be honest. Because I was at the junkyard today, and now I couldn't get it pulled out myself. Like, there's going to be a bit of a, like, there'll be a short video that I post, like shouting out I pull you pull, as I normally do when I get parts out of there. And because they're actually pulling it for me, which is great. So now the fun part is fitting it in here is going to be tough. I might have to get my dad to pick it up. Maybe. We'll have to see. So, but yeah, like, we got him a big old cow catcher for his truck. Like, you can honestly smoke a bush with that damn thing, and there's not gonna be any damage on it. That thing's tough. And so, what I was attempting to do, and it didn't work though, I was attempting to... They have, like, these little engine cranes, you know, that just have, like, these 4 tires on them, and they're set up like a boom style crane, right? Well, and a chain system. I tried to get that to work. So what I mean by that is I tried to wrap the chain around the bumper, and I tried to pull it. Didn't have much success, honestly. Now, I did lift the entire truck, though, so there's that. But, like, the bolts were out of it, you know? Like, I saw that, and somebody tried to pull that bumper cover, but they had difficulties, obviously. So they gave up. So, luckily, though, for me, that's a good sign for me. Because, well, just get the workers there to pull the bumper cover off. Or not bumper cover, sorry, the brush guard off, and poof, look at that. My dad will have a fancy new cow catcher that I will restore and post it on the tubes. So, because it is a little bit of cleanup work before I can be installed in my dad's truck. And then also, something I want to do is, he's got these LED fog lights that I'd like for those. And see, but I have thought about actually having it both on a toggle switch, then also having it set up so when the high beams are on, they're also on as well. Just to get an extra light, you know, with high beams on, right? So we'll see how that is, how it goes. Maybe do it that way. I don't know. But the thing is, like, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, like, pimp out my dad's truck. So give him everything he wants. Because I'm in a position to where, with a lot of my sponsorships, whatever else, that I can actually give him that and show, you know, how much he means to me. Because there we go. For some reason, the live sort of stopped. But anyways, so like, my dad has been, like I said, my biggest support for my entire life. And even when my mom decided that she was going to be a narcissistic person, my dad was always there to support me. And so this is me giving back. I want to pimp out his truck as much as I can. I want to put a nice exhaust system on that thing, put headers on it, you know, give it that cow catcher, maybe get him different seats for his truck, just make it a nice place to be and what he wants, right? And make it, if it costs him anything, it's very, very little, right? Because, like, some of the exhaust stuff might cost him a little bit of money. And then through some of my stuff, like my friendships and stuff, then I can also get, like, discounts on work on his truck too, which is great. Oh. Here, if that truck wants to come over, he can. I'm not gonna pass him here. No, does he care? There's somebody with their 4-ways on, dude. You're not gonna move over? Fine, I'll pass him. And you've had 2 OBS 4s in the past. Both were 95s. One F-150 was a regular cab The other one was an F350 crew cab. Both 4x4. Cool, honestly. I mean, I like the OBS Fords. I think they're one of the best looking trucks of the 90s. And I know they're honestly fantastic trucks. Like, I wish I would have been able to do something with my dad's truck, but I'm like that he owned for a bit. That 95 single cab short box, 4x4, 306, or sorry, two-wheel drive, sorry, it wasn't a 4x4. 306 5-speed manual, so it had the ZF in it. And that thing was awesome, but the problem was with it is that it had a salvage title on it for some reason. And it seems like it was a clerical error. So we ended up just giving it back to the guy, and he gave our money back. So, also, hey Joe, how's it going? Also, be sure to like the live, share it out to your friends, family, your cat, your mother, you know? Everybody! Yay! Get all the peoples in here. Make this the biggest live stream we can. Because that'd be awesome, you know? But yeah, I mean, pretty soon it's gonna get dark, and you won't be able to see much, but you might be able to see stuff. I mean, to be honest though, this is kind of shaky, unfortunately. I wish I could make this better, but I can't. Because, like, you know, if I held it, but then the problem is, with holding it, well, I'm gonna run into an issue of, I don't have my hand free, which I should, you know. But, like, yes, I drive with one hand going down the road. Deal with it. Just kidding. But, you know, this car, though, it's very interesting. Oh, hey, we're passing the Flat Earth Canada sign. Yes, there it is on the right side. It's fucking hilarious to see that sign, honestly. God, I love that thing. The first time I saw it, I laughed my ass off that somebody actually set up a sign on the side of the QE2 for Flat Earth Society. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, so, you know, just, I'm cruising down the highway. I'm looking for adventure. And whenever it comes our way, I'm just cruising in my 82 Mustang. And nothing's gonna stop me from doing what I want in my car. Yes, I'm not a very good singer. But we have fun here, right? Jeez. On the long, long highway, the way they always do. Been riding 16 hours, there's nothing left to prove. Say it doesn't bother you, it just wants to make you explode. Hey, Jonathan, doing good. You know, I just cruising home, and yeah, it's pretty decent. I mean, honestly, I'm actually in sub-mid hilly, not a ton though. Like, it's not like flat. I will say that. Like, there's crowns in the road and stuff like that, and there's at least like forest to see and stuff a little bit. Like, case in point, up there you can see like foresty stuff, and like, we're coming up on a corner. But yeah, it's not, like, Alberta actually has, like, a very diverse landscape, you know? And the thing is, with its diverse landscape that it has, it is great, honestly. You know? Like, you have the Badlands, you have the Rocky Mountains, you know, you have even down south in like the prairies, right? You know, and where I am, this is just your kind of I mean, this is like central Alberta, essentially. You know, or this is more northern Alberta. I'll actually be in central shortly. You want to get technical? but they are passing. Let's see, what do they drive? They drive a Prius. A Prius is passing my Mustang. It's a Prius coupe. Because I think that's a Prius. That might be a Corolla. It's a Corolla, never mind, it's not a Prius. Does the Prius and the Corolla have like a similar front? Oh, sir, you have a burnt out taillight. Did you know? Hey, did you know you have a burnt out taillight there, Mr. Corolla? They probably don't know. Or if they do know, they don't care to replace it for some reason. Even though it should be really easy to do in that car. Just pop a couple of trim pieces, and then you turn a bulb, and look at that, it's right there. Pretty easy. But yeah, so I'm waiting for a quote from the machine shop on my head, see what they can do. Because still in the back of the car, and I got two wheels in the back of my car, and I've got a lot of shit in the back here, to be honest. But I'm being passed by a Kia Sedona minivan. Do I care though? Not really. There is that new casino that opened up a little while ago. That's the Bear Hills Casino on the left side there. Let's see, I road trip to Wisconsin in 2022, coming from the Rocky Mountains. It was weird not seeing mountains as far as the eye can see. I can imagine, like, because if you're not used to that sort of thing, yeah, makes sense. I am in central Alberta. You know, it is kind of funny that I just passed a diner that says 24-hour diner, but then it also said, hey, they're closed. So, that's ironic. I guess they're not open on Sundays. Or at least late on a Sunday. Yeah, like, I am about 80 clicks or so north of Red Deer-ish. Give or take. And there's the Tesla passing me. Now, people just like to go fast on this road, but you don't need to, right? Like, just like enjoy the flow, you know? Get decent fuel mileage and stuff. But no. People don't want it. Hey, there's Jack back. Not much. I fixed my seatbelt, by the way. So, fun fact, this is a thing in Fox bodies. I did not know this. This is probably a thing in a lot of Fords, to be honest, because a lot of them use the same seatbelts. So apparently, if your seatbelt tensioner does what mine did, there is a way that not always fixes it, but sometimes does. So, sometimes you can shut the engine off, open the door, close the door back up, and the tensioner will be free. Which I didn't even know that was a thing. So, my buddy told me that when I called him. And exactly, driving should be a pleasure. Although, when I was cab driving was more of a chore. I will not lie. There are elements of that job that I miss, there are other elements that I don't. Working till 7 o'clock in the morning fucking sucked. I will fully say that. Now though, it's not so bad. Hey look, I'm at the Mask Waxkis. I totally butchered that. Also, hey Jack, because I know you might be paying attention, you might not. Who won the game tonight? Was that the Jets or the Blues? Because I know that went to double OT. But I didn't see it after that. Winnipeg won? Oh shit! Damn, well there goes my cup pick out the window. I fully thought that St. Louis was gonna win the cup, to be honest. Wow, well, I didn't bet any money on that. I mean, it's good to actually see them finally get out of the first round for the first time in forever. Right? Well, because, I mean, they won 16 in a row. Like, or no, sorry, they won 12 in a row. My bad. They won 12 games in a row and were friggin' hot going into the playoffs. Yet, to be honest, it's either going to be Dallas or Florida, is my guess. Although at this point, I'm not even sure. Who do I really want to win the cup? Because, like, I'd like to see Ottinger get a cup, but I'd also like to see Chris Tanev get a cup, right? Like, because I still love Chris Tanev, and I wish he would have stayed, but I understand that he wants an opportunity to go win a cup, and that's fine. I get that, absolutely. He wasn't going to have that opportunity in Calgary, although weirdly, I do actually think if Tanev stayed on the Flames, they'd be in the playoffs easily. They would have won an extra like 5-6 games, and they would have been tromping at third in the league, or sorry, third in the division. I would have thought that. If Carolina beats Washington, I think they can beat Florida. I don't know. Like, Florida is a team that's built for the playoffs much better than I think Carolina is. You know? And I mean, case in point, like, Florida won the cup last year. Florida was to the cup the year before, right? And so they're looking to be in the cup final at the very least 3 years running, right? Like, I could fully see Dallas winning the cup, or I could also see Florida, to be honest. Like, it's gonna be one of those two teams, in my opinion. Now, it could be a Dallas versus Florida final, to be honest. I would not be surprised if that happened. I need more heat. Give me more heat. There we go. I have more heat. I am happy. It's a little chilly in this car. Oh, damn. The way that I could charge my phone in here died. I was using my portable air compressor to charge my phone and it died. So I'm only at 19%. There's one guy out of Dallas that'll make it happen. I mean, yeah, his name is Ottinger. Like that, he's amazing. I've loved, like, Ottinger's been like my favorite goalie since that first round against the Flames. He came in as a rookie and took the Flames to game, 7. And it was only a 1-goal game. Like, that was insane. You know? Nobody expected that to happen at all. Nobody expected Dallas to do anything that year, and they did. And then we don't talk about what happened in round number 2, because I still blame Daryl Sutter on that. I genuinely think the Flames would have had a chance if Daryl Sutter wasn't the coach. I genuinely think that. I mean, you know what I'm happy about? So, the Flames have Joyce's first round pick this year. And so that's going to be projected to be 18th overall, which shouldn't be too bad. We also have Florida's pick too, but to be honest, Florida's pick is going to be like 31st overall, so we're, that pick It's still nice to have, but probably won't turn into anything. It might, but you never know. I mean, like, and Markstrom does show up when it matters. He just can't play the Oilers, though, worth a damn, right? Like, and that was the issue with him as a Flame, is he could not play the Oilers, and sure as shit, that year, you know, because that was what, 2022? I think it was 22. Playoffs. And they got smoked by Edmonton. Like, that first game should have given you a sign to not run Markstrom in game 2. They should have went with Dan Vladar, and they didn't. Because Dan Vladar, career against the Oilers, is way better than Markstrom. Way better. But, for some reason, Daryl Sutter wanted to ride his guy, so it is what it is. Alright. Now, and also, want to see something funny? It's okay, my low beams are on, right? Let's turn on my high beams. They got dimmer. High beam, or left low beam. High beam, low beam. So I think I need to swap the both high beams in this thing, and then it'll be much better. But until then, also people have been telling me to put like LEDs in this car, and I'm like, I don't want to. But I feel like shit, honestly. Are they pointing at the ground? Well, here. So like the thing is, okay, the low beam, right? And you can see it. You can actually see it a lot better on camera than it is in person, which is kind of funny. But so that's low beam, right? But yet the high beam, it dials it back. But you should still have the same beam that way out as the low beam. But for some reason, it doesn't. So it's kind of weird. Like, now, at least I haven't seen that they're pointing at the ground, but also only one of my high beams works right now, because the other one burnt out the other day, and I just haven't replaced it yet. I should have by now, I just haven't, you know? That might be a tomorrow thing. Might be. But I mean, actually, that might be. It's weird though. I need to build subs on here so I can go live on the tracker. Well, you need to post videos on your YouTube a lot more. Like, because here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I could probably, like, if you were posting regularly, you could probably get the subscription thing. Here's the thing. In the past 28 days, I have like 90 subs, I think. Now granted, my channel's obviously a lot bigger than yours, because I'm over 6,100 subscribers now, but yeah, that's fair. Yeah, see, you just need to get into the mindset of just filming everything. Film what you do in the shop there. Film your runs down the track, you know? Film all of it. And you'd be surprised at how many subscribers you can get doing that. And then eventually, it can augment your income. So, there's that. Now, the thing that you can do, but you only have a limited number of hours per month that you can do this. So, you can, I think it's like a maximum like 7 hours or something like that. It might be more. I'm not sure off the top of my head. However, what you can do is you can actually, oh wait, I just had a brain fart, hang on. I can plug this into the stereo to charge phone. There we go. Now, it's not going to charge much, but it might do something to it. And, yeah, because it's not a quick charger by any means. And I just got passed by a Toyota Matrix. Which, the Matrix, I'm trying to remember. No, that's not Canadian only. I don't know. They had that in the States. That's right. But yeah, like, because all you gotta do is spend $30 on a tripod at Walmart, spend $20 on a phone mount on Amazon, and then just film that way. You can film everything with your phone. You can get some sort of a suction cup phone holder that you can use like at the track and stuff. You know, you can put it like in your rear quarter window as an example and show your runs, because I'm sure a lot of people love to see that. You know, see some badass built G body, you know, with a 3.8 turbo that's, you know, potentially running 8-second quarter miles. It's pretty badass, man. Like, depending on which one you hit running, of course, but even like you could. But anyways, so what I was talking about before though is there is a service. What is that called again? Shoot, I've used it many times in the past. I can't think of what it's called. Oh, StreamYard. You can use StreamYard to go live on YouTube without having a subscriber count like that. Oh, right, like, and that's the thing. Like, yes, a regular driving video, like a live of just somebody driving down the road, it can be very boring. But that's why I try and keep the conversation up, right? And like, there's hardly any traffic on the highway, you know. And the nice part is, like, I can pay enough attention to the chat and then see in front of me. And I'm 26 kilometers from the Cove. So, which is also 50 kilometers from right here. But yeah, like, honestly, it is one of these things, and I try and make these as fun as I can, you know. Like, as an example, something I can do. Okay, I'm gonna show this in real time. Ready for it? Watch how long it takes me to catch that truck in front of me. I'm going to pin it right now. I'm going 100 kilometers an hour, okay? 3, 2, 1, pin it. That's 105. That's 110. That's 115. Vehicle started to shake quite a bit. That's 120. That's 125 kilometers an hour. And I am officially passing the truck in front of me. And that was almost 130 kilometers an hour. Like, that's how gutless this thing is. Because fun fact, you guys will see the video on this, which is not a very long video, to be honest, because my phone glitched out and I didn't get all the footage for some reason. But I dynoed Hail Mary today, and she made, get ready for it, a whopping massive amount of power. 63 wheel horsepower, 95 foot-pounds of torque for the win. It's nuts. Like, this car is so diabolically slow. And the engine is very, very tired. For reference, you put a muffler in one of these, you delete the emissions off one, which is all we've done on this. Put a muffler, delete the emissions, right? You should Like, and you have a healthy motor. That will be, let's see, because I've dynoed one. It was 94 wheel horsepower, and it was 145 foot-pounds of torque, which is respectable for a 200 inline six with basically nothing done to it, with day one mods, as we call them. It's not bad. But this car, like I said, it's such a tired motor. I mean, yes, the carburetor could be gone through too, but you know, it was granted. Like, I would like to actually take this car off and throw it in like CLR or something, just to see if it would break anything up in there, and then like throw it in my dishwasher afterwards. Oh yeah, school bus is good. Yeah, this, like I said, this thing is slow. My 81 Mustang, when it's actually running, is a lot faster, but right now she's not running because the head's off. Like, I want to do a comparison. I just gotta convince my dad to do it. My dad, I'll have him driving this, and then we'll have a phone set up with the has a camera in here. Then we'll have me and Stitch with the camera set up. To be honest, I have a dash cam in that car, so I don't really need to set up a camera. But I honestly will set up a camera with the dash cam as well, and then we'll see how many bus lengths I put on it. I want to do it so bad, but I just gotta get Stitch back together first. The old DI 466 in an old school bus, right? I mean, hey, there a lot of these old diesels can like be really quick. And fun fact, actually, so modern, you know, diesels and modern buses are kind of insane. So, as an example, also hi Sam, how's it going? Nice to see you. When I was in school, so like my second to last year of high school, I was having issues with school, to be honest, and I was in this special program called DLA, which was a sort of, you had to like have issues with like going to a regular school to do this, and I did, honestly. My body would like shut down trying to go to school. So, and in the DLA program, the school bus that we had for it, which was used for like out of town stuff or whatever else, like if we had a field trip, was a V10 Triton powered van. Sorry about that. The live had some issues there. My night is going good, and I'm glad to hear yours is doing good too, dude. The special thing I got was a month suspension for school, so I was to school. Yeah, but anyways, I'm back now. I've got service again. So for some reason, it'll dip on the QET for some reason, even though we're not on like rolling hills or anything. It's really dumb. So, anyways, in the DLA program, like I said, we had this 16-passenger bus with a V10 Triton in it, and I think it was called, it was an E450 or E550, I can't remember. But anyways, so our teacher that was driving the bus, his name was Carl, great guy, honestly. Carl, I went to the front of the bus as we were moving, and I asked him, hey, can you pin the bus? I want to see what this thing can do. So we did, and I was really surprised, like, for what it was, had a decent bit of get up and go. Even though that thing probably weighed, I don't know, 8,000 pounds, maybe 10. Oh dear Lord, two semi-trucks are passing each other, but going really fucking slowly doing it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Come on. Like, buddy, you're bobtailing. Why on earth are you letting a truck with a trailer fucking pass you. That's nuts to me. You're bobtailing, dude. Oh, this is just pain, though. So much pain. Stuck in behind two semi-trucks that, like, are slowly passing each other. It's brutal. This is the shitty part about modern trucks. And it's the nice part about old trucks. They're not limited. You can go as fast as the aerodynamics allow. Which, granted, isn't like super fast. But I have been passed by a semi-truck going like a $140 down the highway. So like that. In 2000 in Canada, it's 105. Yeah, but you know, like I was passed by a 379P. You know, the thing was doing, like I said, it was about a $140 passing me. Because I caught up to him. I wanted to see how fast he was going. Then I backed off again. Yeah, I wasn't gonna chance going on my shoulder, especially if like there was a cop or something like that behind it. We have an O2 that was getting one of the. So I passed everyone doing 180 with corn. Oh jeez, that is freaking moving, man. With a fully loaded semi, jeez. Which I totally understand why modern trucks are limited to 105. I get it, but yeah, it'd be nice if they were limited to 110 at the very least, so they do the fucking speed limit. It's understandable though. But then, because I mean, now here's the question though. Because are you owner operator or no? Like, I mean, I know your family owns the farm, but does that fall on you or does that fall on the company? Oh, you are owner-operator, okay. Hey, this car isn't doing near as bad as trying to sail off, like, to take off and fly to Hawaii like it was earlier. Your name's in the paper? Mint. My name's been in the paper, I think, twice. So, at least on the 3. Fair enough. Okay, why the fuck does this thing run so hot? I have the heat, it isn't cranked in here. And I'm well over halfway up the gauge. That is nuts. Like now, do I have a proper temperature gauge in this car that tells me the actual temperature? No. I'm almost wondering if this has a 195 thermostat that is sticking. Because I think it does. You know, and I might try and fix that. Also, what's really fun with my gauges though, so my engine's showing high oil pressure. It's not on the age, but like, if you've ever seen Fox body gauges, it's on the outside of the bracket on the right side towards high oil pressure. My gas gauge is reading correctly. My speedometer is reading correctly. It shows that I am having a negative charging battery, and yet I'm perfectly fine. If I was pulled over, it would fall on the company, but at the same time, it's on me, owner-operator, so kinda double-fisted. Okay, fair enough. 180, you got a 140? Damn. Can't run a fail-safe thermostat? I mean, it could. If you could find one for a 200, maybe. Because I don't think this is the same as the 302. I think they are unique. But I've never pulled the thermostat in this car. I've never even pulled the plugs in this car. This is a car that I didn't care. I just wanted to get it running. I have zero emotional attachment to this car. You know, like, I think it's cool. But beyond that, and like, I do want the steering wheel on it. But other than that, it doesn't really excite me all that much. You know? This is just a, like, it's kind of a fun car in a weird way. Because of how diabolically slow it is, and how much attention it gets. You know? And like, I'm giving it the love that nobody gave it in the past. Like, this car was a derelict car when I bought it. It was not running. It didn't have reverse in the transmission. So what did I do? I swapped the tranny in it. The headlight's pretty good for the age of everything. See, now what's really funny about that is that it is way fucking brighter on camera than it is in person. I am blind as a bat right now. But yet, on camera, I can see things a lot better. But hey, you want to see something funny, Chris? I showed Jack in the chat there already. So, okay, these are the low beams, right? Those are my high beams. Low beam, high beam. Low beam, high beam. So I keep the low beams on because they're brighter. Oh, a cyclone, cool. And what did Buddy say? It's not for sale? That's what I'm assuming. Or did he throw you out a price on it? Because those cyclones are badass though. Because yeah, the cyclone, yeah, that's the truck, yeah. Because the Typhoon, yeah, the Typhoon was the SUV. Yeah. 100K, he said? Yeah, he doesn't want to sell. Ooh, fog! Look at that! I experienced a little bit of fog there. Cool beans! I don't know why the fuck there's fog when it's not cold outside, but okay. Sure. Let's go with it. Obviously some moisture in this area. Because yeah, there's a decent amount of fog on the right side there. You were like, you'll raise it for it? Well, did he accept your terms to race for it? I'm assuming not. His buddy has a Ford SS, that was a big blower on it. Tubbed chassis, and I was like, now oh, come on! Oh, you don't want to race a obvious race car? Come on now. Well, it's fine. It's 44 SS. It's heavy. It's heavy. Maybe good. Not that your car's light by any means, but comparatively to a 44 SS, you may as well have a full-blown race car. You know, you have a good 2,000 pounds on that truck. Oh, jeez. He said his truck weighed 34. How much lightning did he do to the damn thing? Oh my dear lord. That is nuts. Those things on the box like 5,400 pounds. So how the hell did he take that much weight out of it? That's insane to me. Like, and I'm assuming it's not the big block in it, but maybe with like an aluminum block, so that'd be a lot lighter, like aluminum heads. A lot of fiberglass work done to it. something like 5,400 pounds, something like that. From what I can remember. And I remember. But hey, you know who's even lighter than that? My Mustang. 2,680 pounds, bone stock, baby. And she is lighter than that now. Oh, carbon fiber. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Oh, see, the one thing is, if you're seeing me kind of having an issue with potentially veering into the other lane, the only reason why is because I can't see the fucking lane. Just so you all know. It's not because I'm that tired, even though, yes, I am very tired. It's because of that. Because when it comes to, like, these bright headlights coming at me, I can't see shit. I can barely even see the lines on the road anyways. So... fuck off. Don't glare your high beams at me, bud. Jesus Christ, my headlights are not that bright, bro. They're not. Alright, we're coming up on Red Deer. Good old Red Deer. It also is nice, I have a pizza in here. I mean, it's probably a very cold pizza at this point, but I have a pizza in here. Alright. Let's see, is this maintaining battery? No, it's not. It's at 9%. Shit. I should probably end the live here, though. As much as I'd love to continue on, I need to have a bit of battery power just in case if anything happens. In case of emergency, right? I'm like an hour from home still. So yeah. I appreciate everybody coming out to the live, though. It was a great time.